Hey Soumya, Srushti. Hi, am I audible? Srushti? Srushti, are you there? Srushti, am I audible? All right, all right, all right. Okay, okay. So, guys, let us start this particular webinar that we are having today. And the topic that we are going to discuss is obviously about artificial intelligence. So, when we are talking about artificial intelligence, so this is basically, all about mimicking the human brain. So, when we talk about artificial intelligence, what it is all about giving the machine the capability to mimic the human brain, right? So even before we start, let me quickly introduce myself, guys. So my name is Ashutosh, and for the past 5.5, 6 years, I had been working as a data scientist, and I had catered my services to the clients like Coca-Cola, Scoot Singapore Airlines, Air Malaysia, Bank of Malaysia, Qatar Airways, TrueJet in India, Yatra.com, and along with this, I'd also been a visiting professor for many universities in India. To name a few, IIT Kanpur, PSIT College, Chitkara University, Shulini University, so on and so forth. And I have been training the students globally, right from India, US, UK, Malaysia, China, and recently in Africa as well. So let us start with today's webinar, guys. So when we are talking about artificial intelligence, so this is basically a technology that is replicating the human intelligence into the machines. What it means is we are giving the machine the capabilities to perform the tasks like thinking, making decision, understanding language, recognizing images and visuals. Or in short, we are just making the machine to mimic the human brain. I mean, this is what the human brain does. So we are giving the same capabilities what we do to a machine. That is what an AI is. Now, when we are talking about, the buzzwords, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning. So artificial intelligence, this is a superset that we are having. And the subsets that comes into this are, machine learning, data mining, deep learning, all these things. So AI, as I said, this is a superset. This is a broad concept of the machine performing the tasks that require human intelligence. Machine learning, on the other hand, is a technique within the AI. As I said, this is a subset of AI, where the machines learn from the data to improvise the performance. Deep learning, again, this is an advanced form of the machine learning, the deep learning thing, right? So this is using the deep neural networks, artificial neural network, convolutional neural network, CNN, that is a concurrent neural network, all these kind of things, right? So these are the subsets that we are having. The importance of AI, yes, we are not unaware of how the AI is taking today's world by a storm, no matter what the domain is. So the AI is revolutionizing our daily lives. We are having the virtual assistant, Alexa, Siri, which are providing us the personalized recommendations. Like, the way we are getting on Netflix, Amazon. So AI is making our experience more efficient and tailored to our needs, yes? And this is, rapidly transforming the industries, reshaping the way we live and we work, right? And there are various, use cases, whether it comes to the automation, personalization, or predictive analytics, healthcare domain, safety, security, So AI is present in each and every domain. If we talk about the history of AI, so basically, AI, people might think that this has come into the picture a few years back. No, actually, well, it began in 1950. And the pioneer for this was a person that was called as Alan Turing. So his early research focused on the symbolic reasoning, the advancements in your computing power algorithms, which later led to the machine learning and deep learning. And this is what has shaped the modern AI application, right? So, we are having, a brief history about AI. It is there for, a few decades over there. If we are talking about, the various sorts of AI we are having, we are having narrow AI. This is also called as a weak AI, which is specifically designed to perform the tasks like the facial recognition, the voice assistant, which is again, widely being used. Then we are having general AI. Now, this has been designed to perform the intellectual task, like the way, we people work. But again, it remains a theoretical concept and it has not been fully realized. Super intelligent AI also, now this is also something which is hypothetical, where, this AI machines or the models, they are surpassing the human intelligence in each and every aspect. But again, this is also hypothetical that we are having. If we are talking about the paradigm shifts that we are having, so, evolution is something which we cannot derive. Even, the humans, they evolved from the apes to the humans. So the AI has also been evolving from the rule-based system to the machine learning, somehow enabling the machines to learn from the data. Deep learning, being a subset of the ML, is further advanced AI by enabling the pattern recognition, decision making through the neural networks. So these paradigm shifts, friends, that we are having, these have been significantly improvising the AI capability to handle the complex tasks like the speech recognition, autonomous driving. Yes, Tesla, one example being of that. You say, okay, Google, speech recognition kind of thing. So these are the paradigm shift that has been happening into the AI. If we talk about the core concepts, how does the AI work? So obviously, data is of the paramount importance. So the data needs to be collected. So AI works by using the data, algorithms, and models to simulate the human intelligence. It is relying on the training data to identify the patterns, make predictions, and decisions. Yes, that is what the machine learning is all about. I mean, machine learning is all about making the machine learn some patterns so that when a new data is thrown to that, it can accurately predict the future. So the algorithm is processing all this historical data or the past data that we are having to build the models. That is improvising the performance over time through the continuous learning. Yes, that is how the machine learning model works. Learning from the past experiences, and that is how the human brain works. We learn from the past experience. Based on that, when a similar situation comes in our life, we are able to predict the future. That is how, the human nature works. There are various sorts of, AI model. We are having supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement learning is there. It depends upon the kind of data and the business problem that you are solving, what sort use. For example, if I'm talking about supervised learning, so this is being used when we are having the labeled data. The data that is into a nice tabular format, into the form of rows and columns. The data coming from the Excel files or the CSV files. Data coming from the relational database management system. On the other hand, if we have a data like, images, audio files, video files, textual data, unsupervised machine learning. And then we are having the reinforcement learning, which is learning through the trial and error by receiving the feedback to optimize the actions. Now, some of the common AI techniques, friends, NLP, natural language processing, yes. This is enabling the AI to understand, interpret, and generate human language. Computer vision, automatic challan that we get, whether you are wearing the seatbelt or not, whether you are wearing the helmet or not. The camera sees that and immediately a ticket is raised on your, license plate. That is happening through your computer vision or open CV, open computer vision. Predictive analytics, yes, we are trying to forecast the future by making the machine learn the patterns through the past data, training it on a machine learning model, and it is helping us to focus the future outcomes and the trends. So these are some of the common techniques. AI applications, yes, I do not need to talk much on this. You people must be aware, like if we are talking about the search engines, like the Google is there, chatbots, recommendation systems like we get on Amazon, or maybe on Netflix, or maybe, Spotify or YouTube. And these are the prime examples of the recommendation system. If we are talking about the applications of AI into the various domains, life sciences, healthcare, obviously it is there. So over there, it is, helping in diagnosing or, the treatment planning, analyzing the medical data for the better outcomes. Retail, obviously, association routes is being used over there, which is enabling the personalized, shopping experience. Finance, detecting and preventing the fraud by analyzing the patterns, identifying the anomalies in the transaction. There is no domain which is left untouched by the AI. And that brings me even to the creative fields. In the field of art, digital artworks, assisting in the design, replicating the artistic styles, music, composing the melodies, creating the soundtracks, enhancing the music production, content generation, yes. It is helping us to, produce the written content or the script and the visuals from the various media platforms. So even in the creative fields, it is there. There are some misconceptions again with, the AI. People say, the AI is going to replace all jobs. Well, the thing is that, the AI can automate a lot of things, friends, and it is doing that. So it is somehow complementing the human work and creating the new job opportunities in many industries. Another thing is, people say that AI is infallible. AI systems can make errors as well, as they're only good as the data and the algorithms they are based on. Obviously, AI can think like humans. Yes, somehow it is right. We are making the machine, to mimic the human brain, but it also lacks the human like reasoning. We are having the emotions, but the machine can't. We are having consciousness. And it is operating based on the patterns and the data rather than the independent thought. Right? So, these are some of the misconceptions. But if we talk about the reality, what are the limitations? Now, AI could be having some biasness based on the flawed data. See, the data will be having some anomalies into it, some problems into it. And if you are training a machine learning model on that, obviously, it is going to struggle with understanding the context. And the AI models, they are highly dependent on large and quality data sets for the accurate performance. Collaboration between the AI and humans. AI is enhancing the human capabilities by automating the routine tasks, allowing the humans to focus on the creative and complex problem solving, leading to more efficient or the effective collaboration. Right. So these are the realities that we're having. Now, if we are talking about how to, start with the AI, so obviously, the programming is required. Python, that is very easy, one of the most flexible programming language that we're having in today's era. One of the best. The way we are speaking in English, in the same way you can work. So Python. Another thing is mathematical knowledge. Then statistics is there. And then the deep learning libraries, TensorFlow, PyTorch, Keras. There are various, online courses also, blogs also, which are there. And if you talk about the job profiles, you can work as a robotics engineer, NLP engineer, AI consultant, data scientist, and whatnot. So jobs are, there. If we are talking about the current trend, so generative AI or Gen AI, this is very much into the boom. Explainable AI, edge AI, all these things are there, which are coming into the picture. Now, when we are talking about the vision for the future of AI, we are aware, how AI is taking the world by the storm. So AI is envisioned as a very powerful enabler, friends. That is enhancing the human creativity and intelligence rather than replacing it. So people are a lot of, skeptical. Hey, AI is going to replace us. No, the agenda is quite different. So the future development, it aims to create the human capabilities with the collaboration of AI to solve the complex business problem. Whether it is, whether we are talking about learning and development, education and skill development, ethical AI development, collaboration of humans and AI, regulatory framework, or continued research and development. So, these are the things that we can do with the AI in the coming future. Now, Michael, are you there? Michael, are you there? All right. Kajal, Samuel, are you guys there? Kajal and Samuel, please respond. Okay, so guys, when we are talking about why Henry Harvin, so Henry Harvin is one of the leading edtech companies. Now, why should you choose Henry Harvin? Because we are the leading edtech company, and we are compared to the other companies, we are providing an ocean of the various courses. There's a range of different courses. We have an amazing teaching methodology. Pricing is also very nominal compared to the other edtech companies. We are providing you the certifications from a very renowned universities, whether it is IIT Guwahati, to name one. Right. Now, when we are talking about Henry Harvin, so these are some of the things. We have the certification from NSDC, entrepreneurship mentorship, free access to the job portals, free access to the placement drive, gold membership, project completion letter. Right. So this is where we are standing out compared to the other, edtech companies that we are having. Other highlights, we have an Agota framework, industry validated curriculum, exclusive training sessions, career development forum, and whatnot. Right? If we talk about the clientele, so we are having a global footprint. We are in tie-ups with 180 plus colleges. We are having 42 plus franchisees across Saudi, UAE, Qatar, Oman. We are having affiliates 200 plus across India and US. Right? So we are having a global footprint, friends. So that is all from my end, and we are open for the discussion. Guys, if you have any questions, please ask Samuel and Kajal. Please ask your questions. Any questions if you people are having, Kajal and Samuel. All right, if you're having no questions, then I guess we can just drop off. Thank you so much for joining, guys, and have a good day. Thank you.